Hello there, how are you? Today, I'm going to discuss about infinitive and infinitive phrase. So, what is an infinitive? Infinitive is a verb that has not been conjugated, changed to show person or tense. In English, infinitives generally used to with the base, present form of the verb. An example of this is to fly. The infinitive can work as a noun, an adjective, or an adverb. Examples of this are: noun, to drive would be my first choice. Adjective, watermelons are good fruits to eat. Adverb, we use our binoculars to see. Sometimes the infinitive uses the perfect, progressive, or passage form of the verb. I want those books to be read. Passive. By tomorrow, I want you to be reading your books. Progressive. By Friday, I expect you to have started your reports. How about the infinitive phrase? An infinitive phrase is made up of the infinitive verb with its object and modifiers. Example, Rose wants to have a red hat. To have is the infinitive and red modifies complement hat. Noun, to drive to Chicago would be my first choice. Mom's first choice is to fly to her hometown. Adjective, watermelons are good fruits to eat when you are hot. Adverb, we use our binoculars to see the dolphins in the ocean. Negative adverbs. Sometimes an infinitive verb will have an adverb like not or never before the verb itself. It is part of the infinitive phrase. Infinitive phrase and prepositional phrase are both phrases begin with to. Infinitive phrase is to plus verb, while prepositional phrase is to plus noun or pronoun. I wanted to walk to the beach. To walk is the infinitive, while to the beach is the preposition. Don't be confused that the word to is also a preposition. If the word to is before a verb, it is part of an infinitive. If the word to is before any other word, it is probably a preposition. For example, I asked you to bring the book you borrowed. Bring is a verb, to bring is an infinitive. Another example, I took my little sister to the movies. To the movies is a prepositional phrase. Letter A. Practice what you've learned. Try to find the infinitives in the following sentences. Number 1. Sometimes it is very hard to kill mosquitoes. Number 2. You are generally not allowed to pet the animals in the zoo. Number 3. Try to remember to call your grandmother on her birthday. Letter B. Identify the infinitive phrase in the following sentences. Number 1. To teach its young how to fly, a mother bird pushes the baby out of the nest. Number 2. Keeping your grades up is a requirement in order to play on the school basketball team. Number 3. Try not to think about your fears. Here are the answers of letter A. Number 1. Sometimes it is very hard to kill mosquitoes. The underlined word here is to kill, and to kill is an infinitive. Number 2. You are generally not allowed to pet the animals in the zoo. To pet is the infinitive. Number 3. Try to remember to call your grandmother on her birthday. To remember and to call are the infinitives. Here are the answers of letter B. Number 1. To teach its young how to fly, a mother bird pushes the baby out of the nest. The underlined word here is to teach its young how to fly. It is the infinitive phrase. Number 2. Keeping your grades up is a requirement in order to apply on the school basketball team. To play on the school basketball team is the infinitive phrase. Number 3. Try not to think about your fear. To think about your fear is the infinitive phrase. Thank you for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye-bye! See you and bye!